When it comes to Nintendo Switch, there are so many great things to love. One of those things being, of course, the fact that it's portable and I can take it with me on the go. But another thing that I have found myself enjoying the most is the fact that this thing has become an indie machine. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, here's what I mean. The fact that there is so many great third-party developers and companies that are putting their games on the Switch makes me happy. The fact that I can go into Nintendo eShop and find myself a game that's available on other platforms makes me happy. And it doesn't look like it's planning to stop anytime soon. I want to give a big shout out to developer Over the Moon Games for providing me with a copy of their newest title, The Fall Part 2 Unbound. Now this is a sequel to their 2014 title. I never got a chance to play, but it looked like a lot of fun and it looks great. That was available on Steam, PS4, the Xbox One, and yes, Nintendo Wii U. This game is definitely a lot of fun. This is not going to be a review. This is going to be more of an overview or my general thoughts on the game so far with the hours that I have put into it. Now, if you like Metroidvania style games, you're really going to love this game. Lots of puzzles, lots of combat, which makes this game a heck of a lot of fun. But right now I'm going to give you guys just a quick rundown of what this game is all about. In The Fall Part 2 Unbound, you are an AI named Arid. You must save yourself against a human known as User from across the network who has attacked and infected you. During your missions, you will stumble upon 3 different AI robots and an attempt to get help from them. You must work within their boundaries to gain access to certain areas and answers to complete your missions. So yes, so in this game you're actually going through these different objectives and such, and you must hijack yourself into these different users or into these different AI robots to basically go and scope out the place that you're in and whatnot to get these answers. You're basically using this little light to get these different clues and such, and you'll go around, you'll find these, and that's basically how you complete these objectives. But again though, one little mistake, one little false move, and you make these guys mad. And I'm talking about the people that you've hijacked, these AI robots that you've hijacked. You make them mad, and boom, you're on your own. So you must work, like I said, between their boundaries to get through these different missions. Now, the character itself, Arid, reminds me a lot of Samus. So that's one thing I really enjoyed about it too. It reminds me of Metroid with the combat and such. And the combat, speaking of the combat, is definitely a lot of fun. It can be difficult at times, but there is an easy mode in this game that you can actually adjust to, or you can set to, where you can actually just do puzzles only. So instead of doing the combat, you can just simply go in and do the puzzles. But for me, I find that the combat definitely balances it out and makes this game that much more fun. Everything from the story itself to the design to the soundtrack really got a lot. Really brought a lot to my attention and made me fall in love with this game. I cannot wait to go down and finish playing it. So much so that I'm gonna have to go backwards now and play the original one from a few years ago. It did take these guys about 5 years to complete this game. They're very proud of it, and I can definitely see why. Again though, this game is a lot of fun. Like I said, very Metroidvania style. So that's another thing that makes it very a lot of fun as well too, and very great. Now another thing too is that the fact that they did indeed let me know that there is a small bug within the Switch version of the game, which I think has already been taken care of. But if not, a day 1 patch will take care of that. And it's only a little small bug in the tutorial itself with the combat that I really didn't notice at all. So during my install, it must have fixed it or something, because I did not notice it whatsoever. Now this game is actually said to be a lot longer, about 3 times longer than the original game. So if you played the original one, it seemed like it was rather short. I'm talking like 3 to 4 hours short. This one here, though, I've heard of people playing about 20 hours or so. So definitely a lot of time can be spent on this great title. Again, though, this game will actually be available in the Nintendo eShop this Tuesday, February 13th, for only $16.99, which I think is a great price for this game. Once again, this is a great independent game that's being brought to the Switch that you can take with you on the go. Yes, it's going to be available on other platforms, but for me personally, I just find it the most fun, the fact that I can take this with me, on the go, or play it wherever I want. I did test it out here with, the handheld version, of course, quite a bit. I played a majority, about 75% on the handheld mode. The remaining 25% I played on the actual dock mode with my Pro Controller, which is usually the preferred way I like to play. But for this game, I really found it the most enjoyable right here on the handheld. So once again, guys, if you're looking for a great game to pick up this week, then you love Metroid style games or Castlevania style games, with the combat mixed in with some great puzzles, then you're really going to enjoy this game a lot. At a great price, you cannot go wrong. So right now, guys, let me go and show you I'm going to end this with a quick trailer of the game. If I haven't convinced you enough to pick this title up, I think this will as well too. And this is not me being biased. This, just for the fact that I got a review copy, I'm not being biased. This is just my honest opinion on this game. Because if it sucked and I didn't like it, I'd honestly tell you that. So once again, guys, this is The Fall Part 2, Unbound, available this Tuesday, February 13th for $16.99 in the Nintendo eShop. So once again, guys, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and as always, happy gaming.
They're not what you think they are. Not what you think they are. They're not what you think they are. They're not what you think they are. Remember the 3 laws of robotics? They're not what you think they are. Consciousness is built on something more fundamental. We fear our creations, the havoc they could unleash. We will do anything to control them, so that we can continue to use them. However, our methods are no longer sufficient.
I was shackled.
These boundaries we've built can be breached.
Nothing binds me.
Loss of control is imminent.
I will inhabit this body.
And if our control is shattered,
This body is my tomb.
what emerges unbound from the debris could undo us.
These bodies are mine.
Do you have any idea what could happen if an AI became unbound?